Hi everyone, welcome back to our biology class. Today we are going to learn monohybrid cross. Dear students, do you know what is monohybrid cross? Listen, the crossing of two different traits of a single character we can call as monohybrid cross. But it is the crossing of two different traits of a single character we can call as monohybrid cross. What is the meaning of traits? Traits means alternate forms of a character we are calling as traits, and character means any inheritable features which can transmitted from parents to offspring. One example we can listen first for character. Height is one example for a character. Here we are taking plant height, okay? And what are the two traits of that heights? First one is tall and second one is short, okay? Short and tall are the traits of this height, whereas height we can call it as character, okay? So in monohybrid cross, what we are using? We are crossing of two different traits. These are the two different traits of a single character. What is that single character? Height is the single character. So such a cross we are calling as the monohybrid cross. Once again, the crossing of two different traits of a single character we can call as monohybrid cross. Let us do that crossing. For this cross, we can select plant height. What are the plant height? Tall and short plant or dwarf plant. Okay, these are the traits of that plants. And what is the character in this? Plant height is the character and traits are tall and dwarf. Okay, then first we can take their gametes. From tall plant, it is represented by capital T, and dwarf plants represented by small t. Okay, so we can take their gametes. From this tall plant, we can take T as a gametes, and from dwarf plants we can take small t as a gametes. Okay, so we go to the gametes. Next we have to fuse this gamete together. So when we cross this capital T with the small t, what answer we will get? We will get capital T small t. Okay, or when we cross this tall plant with the dwarf plants in first generation or first filial generation or F1 generation, we got a plant. That plant height was tall in nature. What was the height of that plant? The plant formed in the first generation was tall in nature. Okay. Once again listen. When we cross a tall plant with the dwarf plant in first generation, which type of plant we got? We got a tall plant. Okay, by using this tall plant we can do self pollination. First pollination was cross pollination. When we do cross pollination, then only we got but a first generation that plant was tall in nature. Then by using this first generation we can do self pollination. Then what result we will get? We can examine. Okay, now we are going to cross this tall plant which we got in first generation. Okay, first we have to make a Punnett square. What is Punnett square? It is a simple diagram in which the different types of gametes 6 cells with the concerned trait of one female parent are placed along one side of the square and those of the other parent male are placed along the other side of the square. Okay, then the possible combination, that is genotype, we can write in subsquare. These are the subsquare. In this subsquare only we are writing the possible combination, that is genotypes, and below that genotype we have to write their phenotype. Okay, the resulting phenotype we can write below the genotype. So this is the Punnett square. Which one? This square we are calling as the Punnett square. What it is a simple diagram in which the different types of gametes, that are sex cells with concerned trait of one female parent, are placed one side of the square, whereas the male parent we can write on the other side of the square. Okay, and their resulting combination, where we have to write in this subsquare we can write. Okay, that is resulting combination we are calling as their genotype. Okay, genotype means the set of gene present in that particular organism, and their phenotype we can write below the genotype. What is a phenotype? Observable features which are genetically controlled. Okay, this is the Punnett square. All how to learn what is a Punnett square. Next we can do the crossing. Okay, now we are doing monohybrid cross. Okay, first generation already we got. What was the first generation? It was a tall plant. Okay, by cross pollination only we go to the first generation, and it was a tall plant. Then by using that first generation we are doing cell pollination. Let us do. Okay, first listen the gametes. What are the gametes? Capital T, small t, here also capital T and small t. Okay, we can place these gametes, male gametes and female gametes, in both sides of the Punnett square. Okay, we can place male gametes in top side and female gametes in the next side. Okay, first we can cross. How to do that? Crossing. All of you listen. Crossing we can do like this way. First take this capital T and cross with this capital T and write in this subsquare like this. Capital T, capital T. Again take this capital T and cross with this small t and write their result in this subsquare. Okay, then first part is over. Then second, take this small t and cross with this capital T and write in the subsquare. Always listen, first you have to write the capital letter only. Okay, so when we cross the small t with this capital T, what we go to? Capital T, small t. Okay, next again take this small t and cross with this small t and write the result in this square. Okay, so this is the crossing. Once again listen. First you have to take this capital T and cross with this capital T and write their result in this subsquare. Capital T, capital T. Again take this capital T and cross with this small t and write their result in this second square. Okay, that part over. Then take the next small t and cross with this capital T and write the result in the third subsquare. Okay, capital T and small t. Again take this small t and cross with this small t and write their result in this fourth subsquare. Okay, is it clear? Okay, that cross already completed. We go to F2 generation. In F2 generation, there were 4 plants. We go to 4 plants. Out of these 4 plants, listen, how many are tall in nature? 1, 2, 3. 3 plants were tall, whereas 1 plant was short. This was the result we got in F2 generation. How many plants we got? 4 plants we got. Out of these 4, 3 plants were tall and 1 was short. So from this we can write their phenotypic ratio. Phenotypic ratio means 3:1. What is the phenotypic ratio? 3:1. What is phenotype? Observable features which are genetically controlled. When we look at this Punnett square, 4 plants are there. Out of these 4 plants, 3 are tall, whereas 1 is short. Okay, that's why we are writing phenotypic ratio as 3:1. 3 means 3 tall and 1 means 1 short. Okay. Next, genotypic ratio. What is genotype? The set of genes present in an organism we can call it as genotype. Here, these all are set of genes present in that particular organism. When we examine this genotype, listen, in this genotype, one is meant for pure tall. Okay, that capital T is meant for pure tall, whereas this capital T small t meant for impure tall. There are two capital T small t. Okay, so this meant for impure tall, and next one is small t meant for a pure dwarf or pure short plants. Okay, like this way we go to 3 different set of genes. What are they? One is pure tall and 2 are impure tall and 1 is pure short. Okay, so from this we can conclude the genotypic ratio. What is the genotypic ratio? 1:1:2:1. 1 mean for pure tall, 2 meant for impure tall, and next one meant for pure short. Is it clear? So this type of cross we can call it as the monohybrid cross. But it is the crossing of two different traits of a single character. Next, we can learn monohybrid ratio also. The kind of ratio obtained by crossing of two different traits of a single character is known as monohybrid cross. What are the kind of ratio? These are the kind of ratio. The kind of ratio obtained by crossing of two different traits of a single character is known as monohybrid cross ratio. Okay, once again, the kind of ratio obtained by crossing for two different traits of a single character is known as monohybrid ratio. So these are the monohybrid genotypic and phenotypic ratio. What is the phenotypic ratio? Phenotypic ratio is 3:1. Genotypic ratio 1:2:1. So learn this monohybrid cross very clearly. Okay. I will come with a new video in the next class. Till then, bye. Thank you.